I am PUMSQUATCH, hello, and welcome back to a channel update. It's actually been quite a long time since I've actually done a channel update, and the video title that you actually saw is actually kind of true. Yeah, I'm bringing the streams back to YouTube, but there's a lot more behind that, and I'm going to be explaining that through this video right here. I have some Overwatch playing in the background, and I hope that this video won't take too long. It shouldn't take too long. Most of my update videos take a long time, but this one I hope doesn't. So, that's great. Let's just get right into it. So, it's been about 7 months now, I think. How long? 6 months? 7 months? Let me check really quick. Oh yeah, would you look at that? 7 months. There it is. Let's go ahead and just say that it's been 8 months. It's probably getting to that point. But basically, what it is that almost 8 months ago, I said I was going to stop streaming on YouTube due to the fact of if you have a channel that streams on YouTube, YouTube treats that channel differently. It doesn't matter if that's a very small minority of the content you do or a very large majority of the content you do on YouTube. It treats it differently from a normal channel that doesn't stream. And to a point that makes sense, but it kind of reduces the chances that people will see it, which I didn't quite like that idea. I didn't like that they did that, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and see if that's affected by that affects things. So I went ahead and I decided I'm going to stream exclusively on Mixer, DLive, and Twitch, and that was the idea. It did not work out that way though. See, while it was my goal to stream on those 3 sites, there was a bit of an issue. Mixer gave me problems. After a while, I don't even remember if it actually worked when I first decided to do this, but I know that when I did try to do this extremely recently, it just would not stream, like, no matter what. I tried disconnecting the restream from my Mixer account multiple times and reconnecting it. I tried doing the whole process. No matter what I did, no matter what settings I affected or changed, it just did not work, and it would not want to stream to Mixer. I could not find a fix, I couldn't find anything online, just completely nothing. So, it just, instead of streaming to 3 platforms, I ended up streaming to just 2 platforms. So that's a really big pain. That's a really big shame, because one of the coolest things that I found with streams is that the way I have it set up, people can leave comments in chat and it'll appear on the stream no matter what, but it'll show whether they're from YouTube or Twitch, you know. Well, none were coming up for Mixer, and that's kind of something that led me to figure out, hey, there's nothing showing on Mixer. But one of the coolest things about that is that people can kind of cross-platform communicate and just talk and interact, and that's really cool. Let's be honest, that's actually pretty cool. And I really want to try and do that, so I'm I'm taking Mixer off the list and just putting it straight on YouTube, because why not, right? Why not? I feel like at least I'll be able to stream there. Now, the only problem I have with that is that not only do they handle streamers poorly on YouTube, no, it's so hot here. The streaming itself, like the bitrate and everything like that, it's not as good as something such as Twitch, for example. And I know Twitch is kind of like the golden standard for settings for streams. It was born to host streams, and that's kind of the point of the whole platform. And YouTube is more of just a video sharing website. Well, as time goes on, they're starting to see that streamers are more and more important. I mean, they snagged PewDiePie back when they could, and hopefully because of that, they're gonna find that as to be a motivation to make things a little bit better and try a little bit harder to support their streamers on their platform, because they're kind of under-supported in my opinion, and it feels like they really need to work on that. But that's gonna be it, guys. That's pretty much this whole video. How long was this? Like 5 minutes? I hope less. Anyways, hope that this will go well. There's a certain game that has to do with a sponge living in a pineapple under the sea coming out at the end of the month, and I wish to play it live on stream for you guys, so do stick around for that. Do look forward to that, and I'm very much looking forward to doing the streams again. Thank you all very much for watching. I am PUMSQUATCH. Goodbye.